Hello, good evening, and welcome to Candy Scraps Corner. How are you all doing tonight? Uh, it's very hot and steamy in New York City. What else is new? It's summer, but I don't like uh, hot weather unless I'm at the beach or by the pool, and it's not the case. But I love being here with you, and I have my air conditioning going, so you may have Let's see. I'm sorry about that. Something happened with my internet, and now I see I have four people. I'm so sorry for my technical issues. Okay, so I have to trim this video when we post it because nobody wants to see that. Anyway, so if you're on, say hi. I would love to talk to you briefly or not briefly, whatever, or not briefly. But as I was saying, very hot, but I'm very happy to be here to show you something with painted petals. Some people have called this paper pumpkin the most beautiful paper pumpkin in history. I don't know if I would go as too much to say that because there have been some nice contenders, but it certainly is a gorgeous, gorgeous paper pumpkin. And I've had some issues trying to come up with alternative, not because I couldn't, but because the straight from the box designs are so beautiful already that you may not need anything else. But for some of you who like to make the most out of the box, the materials in the box, and come up with other ideas. Thank you, Ginger. These are the straight from the box um, designs. But like one of the things is that the backs are very nice too, and if you cut them, you can use the fronts for one card and the backs for another card. And I like to sign mine. So, but anyway, and another thing I did to the straight from the box is that I don't like the white inside, so I always decorate the inside. So I just grab the water painters and did like a loosely flower like the ones in the cover here for each one of my cards inside. Good evening, Deborah. I'm sorry about my technical issues. Hi, Teresa. I know. So I did like I tried to mimic a little bit of the watercolor, the painted petals in the cover for the inside. So that's what I did to my straight from the box designs. But let's see what else we can do with this. And I've seen several people doing this ECC fold, which I'm gonna show you now. Um, which is grabbing the card base, and instead of folding it like you would like this, you fold it like this. And then you create the C fold by just grabbing the half and making it coincide with the corners there. And you have the C fold here. And that's one of my go-to fan folds because the C folds are fun, are easy, and effective, I find. And then they stand up when you put them on a shelf or something. And I should have done that so to cover all the white because I'm particular about that. So I'm just gonna go for it again. And then you can put the message inside as to a surprise of what the message will be. And of course, you will put your message handwritten note in the back. Okay, so this is very easy to make. It still uses one card base and one element, so it's not that you're making the most out of the materials. But excuse my fire department passing by. All right, so we have these puppies here, and this will go like that. So I'm gonna glue. This paper pumpkin came with these strips of 3M adhesive, which I think is so that they didn't need to put the whole roll of tear and tape like they usually do, but I like my liquid glue for this thing. So I'm just gonna put liquid glue to the half that's gonna go on the card. And a little bit there. And that's it. Let's see. I'm gonna actually, just to avoid any accidents, don't want to mess up these beautiful cards. Go more or less to the center of the hexagon. Is it a hexagon? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Octagon. Sorry, I didn't count the corners there. And I want to make sure that it's straight before I put it like that. It looks pretty straight to me. I should have moved it a little bit down, but that's okay. All right, so this is a very easy card. And then we're gonna grab the Let's Celebrate, which was my favorite of the messages here, because I always can use birthday cards. And these little things, these little tags come with the shape of the message. So you have the upper part of your letters like matching the base there. And I'm gonna use, I think it's empty or clean, maybe not. So I'm gonna clean it before messing up my Calypso coral, because I'm gonna grab Calypso coral and I'm gonna do it in Calypso coral. Or mossy green, but Calypso coral is nice. So let's go with Calypso coral, and this is of course my foam mat. I hope I'm still on. So it was weird. It said that my Wi-Fi was not trusted. I'm like, how can it not be trusted? It's mine. It's like it doesn't belong to the person that it says it belonged to. So actually I rebooted it and it worked. So all is okay. So let's celebrate you, because this you can use for birthdays and other celebrations. Congratulations cards and everything. And here we have a little strip, and this matches this background, which we can put it right there, hidden. You will always only see like a little bit coming out. So we're gonna put some glue in there. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you for checking. All right. I don't know if it went off at all, but anyway, I'll have to check and see if I have to edit the video. I'm gonna put it right there. I don't want to cover too much of the leaves. Make sure that it's straight. And this one I'm gonna pop in dimensionals, even though it's gonna be inside, but the mini dimensionals won't take so much space. So I'm gonna put them in the back, of course. I'm just gonna put 3. Remove the backing. And there we go. And then you can choose if you want this off center to the top, like that. Let me put it in the center here, or more center. I think I'm gonna put it a little bit off center to the top. Not so much. Come on, like that. Center in the center of the strip, but towards the top, like that. I like it like that. So, and it will be kind of covered. Actually, I had put it a little bit farther down. It will be covered by the leaf, and I think I like that better. So I'm gonna rethink it. Creative process in action. There you go. See, and now this is the card. Okay, very easy. Still uses all the material, so we can put some of this iridescent sequence that came in the set, and I'm gonna put one right here, and a small one right here, and a big one over there. All right, so there we go. That's the first alternative. Very simple, and as I said, I've seen similar ones before. The same, I think Laura Secchi did one without the messaging, which was very nice, and some other demonstrators have done it as well. Well, here's mine. All right, so moving on, we have more. And as I said, like I liked this set so very much that it was hard to use the supplies to do more cards, because I'm like, what if my cards don't turn out as beautiful as the designs from the box? So for this one, I went pretty simple. I got a heavy white, basic white cardstock base, and then I cut the back of that to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and that's gonna go like this. I don't have the sample because I didn't want to create a sample, because then I wouldn't have enough materials to do the other alternatives that I want to show you. So I'm gonna create the samples as I'm showing you. And I should have, so these will have like a 1/16 of an inch showing all around, more or less. Right, and I should have burnished this better. All right, so this is that. And then I used because I was inspired by the octagon here, and I don't want to use it here, which will be nice still, but I'm going to save this for another card. And I went to my countryside corners, which has the dies, the nesting octagon dies, and I'm like, why don't we do something similar, but with just the front of the car? So this is the back of the car, and this is the front of the car, right? So to show you just how I did it, and I still have extras because I can do more. Like I cut it, and then they're lined up. Again, this doesn't save you materials to use for something else, but it's another way of using what you have. Actually, it does save you one of these insets, so it does save you. So I misspoke. It saves you this one, because this you can use for something else, which we will. So my idea is just to put this like that. Yeah. And this is going to be centered like this and on the bottom. So let's put that first. Yeah, I hope they have the refills. And Ginger, did you get it? The paper pumpkin? I'm not sure if you or Mary said that didn't get it. Because if you get it, and if you get the dies, I have some ideas on how to recreate some of the art. So even if they don't offer the refills, there's things that you can make it with it. Anyway, that later. So then we're gonna put, this was cut with the countryside corners, which I didn't bring here, did I? No, I did not. Oh well, but you know which ones they are, right? It's the set of dies that cut things in octagons. And I'm gonna put little dimensionals here. Hopefully they won't show. And if they show, you know, I'm gonna cut the side. Oh yes, you get it. Yeah, perfect. So my next card I'm gonna show you. And I'm not super happy, but because I didn't spend enough time. Okay, Candy, look what I did. I just messed up my scissors. Oh, handy little wipe, alcohol wipe to clean it up. Just because I wanted to cut the dimensional, I got all the all the glue there. But these little alcohol wipes are very handy to have in your crafting area because, you know, these things happen. Glue gets everywhere. So that's all I wanted to do. It's like I'm going to put like a little strip here. And I do have the strips. I just don't know where they are. So I figure it's like I'm going to use the size of my mini here. Just cut strips from that. And then I'll do 2 more on the side because I don't think these are, maybe I can fit them. Yes, I can fit them. Oh, I should have started with that. All right, that's good enough. Oh, but no, I wanted to do something else first. So you know how I cut 1/8 of an inch on the sides of the card to make it 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I'm gonna put this as a design like this on the side. I'm gonna cut it more or less like that. Maybe I should have made samples, but as I said, I'm being very frugal with the contents because, as Ginger says, I don't know if they're gonna offer the refills or not. Sometimes for the nicest one, remember the one with the bees and the sunflowers, and it had like some kind of gold beehive texture. I love those, and they never offer the refills for that. Anyway, so I just cut 3 little strips of my side here, and I'm gonna put them behind my message. And for my message, the same way that you have these labels, let me see if I can show them to you, that have the shape of the message itself. I wanted a happy birthday. So I got the happy birthday from Unbounded Love, and I stamped it on regular white, and I just went fussy cut around it. So now we have kind of like the same idea. But we are going to put this like this here in 3 different, and let's see how it works. And maybe I won't like it, but maybe I'll do like this. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of this Stampin' Silk Plus. Just to adhere this. And I want one long, the center one a little bit in, and then this one kind of in the middle, maybe a further out, but not that much. So this way I don't have to worry about, oh, it's not the same or it's exactly or whatever. You know, it's intentional. And we're going to put it like that, but we're going to put our frame first. It's true. The flowers, Teresa, they do look like the spotlight on nature. And I thought I had another idea, but I honestly didn't want to use the envelopes, but I'll give you the idea anyway. So in case somebody wants to not destroy the envelopes, but use the envelopes for, let's see. Oops, no, the other way around. So this will go like this. Maybe I should have done this earlier. And this, we're going to put this in dimensionals to the point where you don't see them on the other side, of course. So these are going to be kind of like hanging. And we're going to put a glue dot in here because, of course, this goes on top of the frame. So where are my glue dots at? Oh, here. Darn. Right in front of my face. All right. Just glue dot. And I want it off the frame. Breaking the frame, but not the... Oh, how about if I remove the backs of my two-dimensionals here? And now this is sticking. There we go. I think I put it a little bit crooked. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, my backing is coming all peeled up. Let me just remove the whole thing and call it a day. Now it looks kind of funky and curled. Oh well. And that's why people do samples before they go live. But anyway, you get the idea. And I don't like how this looks. I don't know if I could put something in there that's thin enough, super, super thin, that holds it down. But let's see. Just a sliver of like a thinly thingy. And I have to clean this up again. Yeah. This will work, I hope. Yeah, perfect. It holds it down and we don't see it. But anyway, you get the idea of this. Let me clean this while my wipe is still wet. You get the idea of what I intended to do with that one. Okay, hope you like it. And of course here we could put, like what I said, like the decoration of the flower. And let me grab my, just gonna be very, very, very quick with it. So much so I'm not gonna even bother. I'm just gonna put a spray of water there in my cover. So just go like this, grab a little bit of melon mambo, which I don't have the big ink spot, but let's see how I did this. Just like one petal like that, and just one petal like that. And then a little bit of contrast. Water down. Oops, something fell. And it scared me and I almost made a boo-boo in my little thingy. Hi, Emma. Yeah, the book idea was a good one. I just, I don't want to waste too much time with this. I'm going to make another one. And I have some paper towel here to clean it up. And then we're going to put a little bit of a stem to this. And just give the idea of the painted petal inside as well. This is Mossy Meadow, which is the green, one of the greens that it's part of the, yes, like that. Just something little simple, and it had like some attachment there. It's not exactly like this, but it kind of gives the idea, right? Just to have something on the inside. Quick and easy. And if you want something more delicate, you can spend more time with it. Okay, so, and my brush was not totally clean, so it's a little messed up now. But anyway. All right, moving on then. This is card number 2, and I have 2 more for you. And we're making good timing today. I'm proud of myself. Finally, I can work fast. All right, and for card number 3, you know the extra that we had, that I told you that we have this extra, and we also have this extra because we didn't use it. We used the strips of the side of the thing. So with this one, we just got, I'm getting a mossy meadow card base. And then this is the old olive glitter paper that's on the online exclusives. And I cut it with the countryside in to match the octagon thing here. So this is gonna go like this. All right, so let's glue this together. This is gonna be a fast one. All these glitter paper and specialty paper, sometimes it takes a little longer to adhere. You like it? Thank you, Deborah. Happy to hear. And now we're gonna put this here in the prop tab in the with dimensionals, and then we're gonna put our message that will go like this. And I'm thinking of another happy birthday, which I have it made already because I can use birthday cards all the time. All right, so let's put this here. And because it's glitter paper, I'm gonna use turn tape, which by the way, I have to order more. And don't forget that we have free shipping coming up again. If you need something really, really fast, if you do the free shipping, it may take longer because there's like a lot of orders, people ordering a lot of stuff, especially a lot of heavy stuff like cardstock or the cut and emboss machine, because that's what you do when there's free shipping. So my recommendation, don't order with the free shipping something that you need really fast. Or if you use, if you want to expedite it, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of the free shipping. So that's just my take. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Emma. It's a nice color combination. My only addition, I mean, Mossy Meadow and Melon Mambo are the colors in the kit. My only addition is the glitter to the color scheme is the old olive glitter, but old olive is kind of like a lighter version of Mossy Meadow. So if you water Mossy Meadow down, kind of, it gets to this color. So it works very well together. And I want extra adhesive here because of the glitter paper. So I'm putting one mini dimensional on each one of the leaves because, you know, I want it well adhere. And the frame is not going to have any adhesive. So, and for these little ones, and for the big ones, I'm just going to use this. The old pick piercing tool to remove the backings because sometimes it just gets to be too much. And I think this is the only one that has one now. Yeah, the other ones I already got to. We try to center it. The only thing I don't like is that this falls too much. So, but anyway, it's what it is. We're gonna put this here anyway, so we're not gonna see it. And this, oh, I know. We'll put a glue dot here that will lift it up once I put Put the glue dot. I'm gonna fold it in half. And this will have a dimensional here and here. So straddling the frame, so to speak. So one here, will it fit? I'm just gonna put it directly on that. And then I'll just put, let's see. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. And then I'm gonna lift the middle up with the glue dot. And like that. That's another cute and easy card with the leftover piece from the other one. So yes, we save a little bit and we were able to make an extra one. So I'm glad you like it, Deborah. Thank you so much. It's very glam. I mean, to me, every time that you use glitter paper, which I love, I wish we had glitter paper in every color that we have. It makes it pop up, right? I'm a glitter girl. All right, let's make another one of these quick and easy flowers for the inside. Let's see if I can. Oops. It's just, I think I don't have enough water. And I forgot to refill the stuff. And sometimes when you press into this, these are our water painters, which I love. But sometimes it takes a while for the water to come in. Depends on what water you use. If there's a lot of calcification in your water. And then we're just gonna add some while it's wet, so it kind of, that's the intention I had before. Adding a little bit more shadowing while it's wet to get the effect of a watercolor effect. Yeah, more or less like that. Good enough in my book. Not going for perfection, just going for something quick, easy, and slightly decorative. And I'm just gonna grab some mossy meadow. Very thinly in my stem. And I don't remember if these are like the Waverly. No, these are not the Waverly leaves. These are not, they're more like these. I need more water here. And it's not coming down. I'm pressing. Have to, there we go. There we go. It's a little brownish because my water painter wasn't fully clear, which I should have. But there, just a little bit of an idea for the inside, and let me clean it. Next time I'm gonna bring my little container of water because it helps you clean it much faster than just by pressing. But anyway, good enough for now. We're gonna put the inside. This, by the way, was 4 by 5 1/4, right? And we are gonna put it right there. Liquid glue. I was checking how many people are on. There's 5 of us. And 6 triggers the raffle. But unless we have a last minute addition, no raffle today. There we go. And here's card number 3. Okay. And then for the last one, if I can find it, this is what I was talking about. If they don't have the refills for this set, you can always use the stamp that it looks like the spotlight of nature. Thank you for the hearts. I like to see the hearts. And I stamped it on wet paper. Just regular paper. It's just basic white. It's not the watercolor paper, I don't think. Or maybe it is the watercolor paper. No, I don't think it is. It got really hard when it dried. But anyway, so let me show you the card. Okay, for this one I did make, because I created my own material, so to speak. I did make kind of the same idea of the card base. I doodled a little bit like the how do you call it, like soft image of the flowers, and then I stamped the flower with the flowers there, like in calypso coral and the leaves, and then I painted it with because this only gives you the outside. We'll do one, but I painted with the watercolors like you've seen me doing for the other ones. And I use the Hooray that we have in the dies. These are the add-on dies, by the way, that now all the paper pumpkins, you can, if you're a subscriber, you can buy the dies that are 3 months. I cut it so I can see what's in it when I put it. These are every celebration dies, right? So they will go, this one goes with July, this one will go with August, and this one will go with September, the leaf. But you get them all ahead of time, so why not use it? I like the Hooray, because it's celebratory, but you can use it for birthdays or anything else. And that's another way to use, to recreate the idea of these cards. So for the frame, I used, and I don't know if I do have one. I used the decal rectangle that layering. So if you use 2 layers that are close together, you end up not only with the big piece here, but then you remove that and then you have the little frame, like the frames that came. Thank you, Ginger. That makes me so happy. Like the frames that come in the set. So this is my idea of, like, if they don't have the alternatives, this is what you can do. And I just realized I didn't cut the card base, but we can work on that. And then the card base we can do later, or you know how to make a card base. So you've more or less seen me doodling these flowers, but I did them even more loosely. And I'm going to do them in pink now. So using the Melon Mambo as I was using. And I think I'm going to use a smaller frame this time, just because, I don't know, because I had the smaller frame and I have my Hooray here in Melon Mambo. I've already have this, and I have this one and this one. This one is more loosely and this one is more straight. But I'm thinking I'm using this one and then just doing something of like that, and then the splatter as well. All right, let's see how it works. I did it yesterday. This is what I came up with. It's okay. It's not my favorite card, but at least, it gives you something to work on if you run out of materials. So let's see how we can do this. We need a lot of water. So I don't know if this little thing is going to work because it's too small to hold the water. But anyway, if not, you'll get the idea. So I'm going to spritz my paper with water, which is not a good idea to do because this is regular paper and it's gonna curl, but it will dry again. So, and you're gonna glue it anyway. So just go like this. And with my water painter, hopefully it will be semi-clean. Maybe I'll use this other one. This is the little one. Oh, there we go. Water is coming out now. And it went on my paper. There, just perfect. All right. So just like the idea of this. This is gonna be even more loosely that I was doing the other flowers for the inside of the card. And remembering that this is the frame, I want to kind of keep it on frame, or we can put the frame on the side, which kind of looks cool too. Let's do that. So I want another flower over there. And then a little one here. And I'll work on the flowers a little bit. Not too much, because these are not the flowers that are going to stand out. This is the flower that has to stand out, right? So maybe what I'll do is just do one that looks more like this one. So it looks like it's the shadow. And then we'll put the little blossom over there. Kind of like that. Something like that. Add a little bit more contrast to this while it's still wet. Just loosey-goosey. Anybody can do that. It's just having fun. And then, oh, we need the stems first. Which I'm going to clean this. I think I'm going to do the stems. I don't know. I'll do them in mossy meadow too. Just a little bit of the stems there. Just mimicking a little bit the leaves on that, and this I don't care because we don't have the real flower for this. Just enlarging the stems a little bit. Something like that. Okay, now we have that. Now we have to go for the splatter. And the splatter is like hit or miss kind of, but I'm just cleaning my brush again. I don't want the green on my, and I think I have enough, but I'm gonna put more in here. Then we're just gonna grab something. There we go. That actually is working better than yesterday. And if you want some splatter on your frame, like the real thing has, you can put your frame like that and splatter a little bit. Okay. There. That's good enough. All right. So now I'm just gonna clean it up. Always better to clean it. Thank you. All the hearts. You guys are making me so happy today with your comments, your hearts, your reactions, and just by being here. We had the meeting before this, and I was telling the ladies, and some of you are here, that one of my favorite things of doing lives is that I just get to share these ideas with you guys. I mean, that's I have fun doing this, and I enjoy sharing and communicating with people who are creative and everything. So, all right, so this will go like that. Let's see how this will go, and this will go over here. So ideally, I wanted to see the little bloom that I put there, but it gets me off frame a little bit. So I'm just going to go like the other way around, like this. Maybe like that, yes. So here I'm going to adhere just the tips of, maybe let this dry a little bit while we glue this frame. Just the tip and the bottom, and let me see where it goes. So I know where to put the, okay, just the very bottom of this. You know, I'm liking this one better than the one I made as a sample, but that one was the first one that I made, so. All right. So this will be the frame. And then we need the hooray. Where did it go? Here. And I'm going to put the hooray in this one, like down there. So I need to put a little bit of glue here on the Y, on the top of the Y, and a little bit on the loop here. Maybe just move it a little bit there so I get the loop and the bottom of that. And if you want it in someplace else, you can use it. Or if you want another message, last time we had the things in the previous set of dice for paper pumpkin. I love these dice, actually. Very, very, very versatile. Not only that they work with 3 different sets, kits, but also you can use them for so many other things. I cannot tell you how much I've used that. Thank you. Well, that's too far down. Oh, the beauty of liquid glue. I wanted this a little bit over there. See, I pull it and it pulls the whole flower as well. I think this flower needs a bit of glue there. Just a tiny touch. There. All right. And now we just put this like that. And it will go like that, but of course on dimensionals. And I don't have a base. And did I bring my Melon Mambo here? I don't think so. I really want to make it a Melon Mambo. I don't want this to be, is it too visible out there? Yeah, and I think we need a little sliver of like a strip of this. Of the sides of these are like the dimensionals that sometimes you get for with other paper pumpkins, some with kits or something, and I saved them. So that's why they have a little bit of a different shape. Oh, this didn't work out. So I'm cutting the slivers of the sides so I can put them for the frame. Okay, this, I think the adhesive, it stayed on the scissors. Oh, darn. Okay, I'm just gonna cut a whole strip. Because I want my frame to stick down. And 2 more pieces. make it stick right behind the frame because we don't want it visible. And this one on the side here. See, there's that dimension also over there. All right, so now we lift this up. This okay. Sometimes it's hard to see, especially with the flash that I have on, if I remove the backing or not. There. I think I got them all. I want it intentional, not center. So there's no mistake in like, oh, did she make a mistake? She didn't have it center. Well, I didn't want it center. So there. Okay. Let me clean up a bit. And yeah, and this will go on. Maybe I should just go get the melon mambo for a second so we can finish the card. I think I like the little one, the little frame better than the big frame. Think about it and let me know what you think. I'll be right back because my house is so small. It will take me 30 seconds to grab the paper. And I'm back. I have, is this melon bamboo? Yes. So we have to cut at 8.5 by, and I'm gonna make a sample, to show you. I'm gonna cut at 8.5 by 5.5. So this will be the 5.5. Maybe I should cut the 8.5 first, so I don't have leftover with a 3. 8.5. Right, so that's extra by 5.5 here. There. And now we're gonna score it on 4.25 on the 8.5 part. And that will be our card base. Score, not cut. All right. So that's our card base. We're done gluing. Well, not quite, but okay, it's true, not quite. We need to glue. Sorry, we need to glue the. Sorry. Let's sit properly like a lady who crafts. There we go. All right, so that just gets glued here. I like it. I like it better than the other one. I wasn't so sold on the other one, but I'm like, I want to come up with something that if you run out of all the materials that come and all the beautiful cutouts and die cuts and everything, something that you could put together on your own just using the stamps and the dies. And that's what I came up with. And of course, it uses this decal rectangle dies, but if you have some others that create frames, like if you have layering anything, it could be layering circles, it could be layering, it could be the spotlight on nature, which I had an idea about that too. But I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not gonna do it because I want my envelopes. So this is how it will look like. And of course we have to put the inside here, which will mimic a little bit. Let's make it. Why not? It's kind of early today. You know, I've only been an hour. That's not bad for me, right? How many times I've had you a couple of hours here. So just the quick flower. And we have extra. Or you can just actually, why not? Let me show you. And this, we kill two birds with one stone. Uh, how I made this one. We can just put this one here. And I just took my little mini, which, let me clean the water because I can see it all going all over the car now. All right. I have my ink spot in Melon Mambo from a past paper pumpkin kit, and I'm just doing the flowers, right? And then I go with my either a sponge dauber, if I can find it. I thought I had it out. But if not, you can use regular. If you're more daring, and I cannot freaking find it. Okay, is it this one? Just make sure that is the right color. Yes, this is it. Um, you can get a sponge dauber and grab some of the green and just go over it. Or if you're careful, you can just try to ink it like this, and this will give you more ink, but it also runs the risk of getting pink on the ink pad. I don't mind because it's not that much, but anyway. So now you have the two colors, the leaves in one color and the flowers in another color, and you can just press it down like that. Oh, it didn't come out super well, but that's okay because you can do two things. You can get, if I can find it, yes, the blender pen and blend it like that. Or my preferred method will be just keep using the watercolor kind of technique with the ink and the water, right? And just fill it out like this. And I like it better this way. Just coloring, this is not even, but it gives the same idea of the flowers on the outside. I went straight to the foam rather than where my water is, and it got a little bit heavy-handed there, but that's okay. We can make it work. Just like that. And then we'll do the same for the leaves. I clean. Okay, I think it's clean enough. And then we do just a lot of water in this. I just want a little hint of color. And a little darker for the inside. So I'm just gonna grab directly from the impact and just do it like a little darker because it will be in shade. I'm not that I'm being perfect or anything, but and just add a little bit of there. All right. And now we put the inside. I'm gonna have to do one for the Calypso coral flower as well, but take this off. Use my mat, my silicone mat. I love it for gluing stuff. I'm glad you like the card. Thank you, Teresa, and thank you, Ginger. I do like. I enjoy that you like my DIY card, as Teresa calls it. There you go. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? It's pretty. All right. So let's take a This is it, what I have for you. Oh no, I said that I would give you the idea for the spotlight of nature, because if you run out of card bases, you still probably have the envelopes. I love the envelopes so much. They're so gorgeous. But it's always a shame. I'm always torn because I'm like, I want to use these because people don't keep the envelopes. But you can use either the decal rectangle to cut things from here and do the frame, or the spotlight of nature. Let me grab it. Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad that you like them all. Let me see if I can find the spotlight of nature. Nice. And I cannot find them, but that's okay. Darn, where are they? Oh, here they are. Found them, found them. Well, I'm at it. I brought them all. Here are the decal rectangles that I was showing you for these frames. You just have to be careful when you layer them. You cut them at the same time, that they have the same amount of, like that you put them, like you don't put them like this. You have to put them right, like as regular as you can, so you have a frame that gets as regular as you can. But anyways, they're decals, so they don't have to be perfect. So that's one idea. And you can do the same for these. Look how pretty it would be if you cut this from like that, or like this, more like this, and create your own labels to put on things. It's just nice. But I don't know, I'm torn. I think I want to use the envelopes for the cards that I just created. Then another idea for these things are the unbounded love dice. Look how many frames you can get here. This will be particularly beautiful, I think. And this could be just because from with one you could get several of them because they're smaller. Like this, you see. Depends on how you do it. You could do this and this and things like that. And of course, you have the other cards as well. So you can get from here and there. And then you can do the same with the spotlight on nature dice, which are these circles here. I just didn't want to destroy the envelopes. Not destroy, but kind of destroy them for the envelope purpose. Because with these, you could do beautiful things as well. Like you could get these ones like that and put your message here. Look how nice it would be. Actually, you could actually totally use the same idea of, okay, on the right color, which I think I'm finished my Calypso coral. But anyway, let's see that we use the green. Look how pretty. And then you can put here your message. Be a nice thing to do. Maybe I'll do one. Maybe. I'll post it if I do it. I'll think about it. And then the other thing that I've been using that I didn't show you, but I've been talking about it, is the countryside corners, which I think is discontinued or retired, as we call them. But okay, this goes to the garbage. But if you have them, anything that nests one with another, it can create a frame, you see? Like if you have the layering rectangles, the layering circles, the layering ovals, all of them. And these ones are also welcoming countryside corners. Oh, welcoming is this one. And this is the countryside corners that I've been using for the other cards, but also will come up with nice labels and frames if you want, because you can do the 3D version of cutting a smaller one with a bigger one around it and use the frame for that. All right, and yes, now I'm done. Let me put this back. If you have any questions or any comments, let me know. And if not, I'm gonna put the cards that we created on to refresh our memories. And I still have a few pieces, so I still can make something else. But I may, I don't know. I like them all. So we have these. I'm gonna leave the envelopes here. Well, the two BC. Then we have this one with a happy birthday. And then we have the seafoam with the message inside. And then the other seafoam that we did during the line, like the two seafoams, the sample one and the other one. All right. Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm missing one. Oh, yes, I'm missing the glitter one. Here it is. There we go. I knew I was missing one. All right. So here's the bounty. Oh, a vellum inside the octagon must be very nice. I cannot believe that we don't sell the vellum anymore. I can't believe it. I love vellum, so I'm very sad about that. I still have a little bit left, but I'm very frugal with it because I want to make it last. All right, so which one is your favorite, if you have one? I'm kind of liking this one. I also like this one. And the seafolds are fun. And this one was cute too. Anyway. All right. Thank you all for joining and putting with my technical issues and my on the go ideas. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. And Mary joined us on YouTube, sorry. And sometimes I don't see the messages on YouTube so fast, so I apologize for that, Mary, but thank you for joining too. Glad that you like them all. My other friend Mary reminded me today, I should say, like, if you like, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you don't already do that, because that will help with the algorithm, and then you will be notified when I go live, which is usually every Sunday. But thank you again, and I am a bling girl too, Emma, you know that. And next week, I think we'll do another Christmas in July. I wanted to do Christmas in July today, but I got this set, and I'm like, I got sidetracked with this set. I'm like, no, we need to do alternatives first. So next week is still July, so we'll have some Christmas in July. Okay? Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll get my other Christmas thing that I ordered I haven't received yet. So thank you so much again, and I'll see you all next week. Have a lovely week. Bye.